Hey, so what's up? Okay, just to prove that there is no rhyme or reason to what I do, I'm gonna do it here for y'all right now. And I hope I get this on camera so I don't have to do it all over again. Should have done this before, but trying to set this up POV style. And if my girlfriend walks in on me right now, I don't know how I'm going to explain what I'm doing with this tripod. Alright, see my shadow? You are me! Okay, anyway. So, well, this is actually pretty good. Now I can actually see how much time I've got. And I don't have a lot of time, so let me get right into this. Okay, so what I'm going to need is, I'm going to use basically 3 colors. Oh, let me shake this up. This is Floquills IJA Brown. And this has been my standard rust, dirt, pleather, whatever else, whatever brown that I've needed. Sturdy brown. This has been a lot of washes. Anyway, soot, charcoal, and water, which I have in abundance around here somewhere. The brush that I'm going to be using is this, and this is one of those cheap little craft store brushes that you can get for like 50 cents, 35 cents. Regardless, they're cheap. And also this stippling brush. It's a pretty firm one. I'm not so happy with it, but it gets the job done. Paper towels, because you're gonna get messy. You can use rubber gloves. I don't. I'm an artist, so I've got to get it in the fingernails, just to prove that I can do it. Anyway, first step. Oh, I'm also going to be using this gunmetal paint. So this is just the cheap stuff. 99 cents at the craft store, and they actually make pretty good colors now. So that is gunmetal. I'm going to dab some there on that's my hairy arm. My palette, get that going. What else do I need? Okay, let's get to it. So, first step, water, gunmetal, and I've already got some charcoal in there, so some soot, some more soot. I need soot. Cowbell. I got a fever, and the prescription is soot. Alright, so just start getting it in there. And it's not taking well in some spots, but this is essentially my starting point here to getting this looking nice and ugly weathered style. Make sure you get it in there. I'm gonna do the bottom also. Go from the bottom, excuse me, but then essentially just come in with the stippling brush next and start hammering some of that color back off. I'm in the way here. Try to bring this up closer. And what the stippling brush is doing, if you just want to hit that what the stippling brush does is it is softening just looking at it. Anyway, this is softening up all of the paint that was on that you just put on there, and also it is bringing back out that silver. That is the base coat. Sorry, I keep moving this out of frame because I'm looking at it without the camera. So, don't put your hand there, Mike. So the idea, usually I use just water and soot, and you can work with it to your heart's content, but to save some time, I put some gunmetal in there. So that's probably gonna dry on me, but regardless, it's supposed to be darker, so I'm just going with it. Keep moving out of frame, but see, it gives you a nice little weathered grill, I think. I come from a faux finishing background. Back when I was in my 20s, in my youth, my first job as a real artist was working on murals and faux finishes. So everything that I learned on that job has pretty much dictated my painting style since. The techniques that I use are kind of, I wouldn't say unconventional, because I'm not inventing these techniques at all. I'm just trying to make this look like old Spanish iron, basically, on a much smaller scale. See, so you have hints of that silver coming through, but you also have that nice gunmetal stipple finish to it, and with the soot, it kind of makes it a little heavier. It makes it easy to work with, I think. And you see, I'm gonna go from the bottom now, so I have to repeat the steps here. But the beauty of it is that the soot is a dry medium anyway, so as it dries, I mean, you can move it around again if you just get it wet. The key is to get it sealed, so it doesn't keep doing it to you. But with the paint also, it's being set in there by the paint. So let me switch. I almost put my dry brush in the wrong medium. So back to it over here on the bottom. So if you go, and I like this long bristle brush here because I can just destroy it going in there, because that's what you're going to do with these brushes, just using this technique, is you're just going to go through brushes like crazy. Come in through this side to get the other circular motions to get it all in there. Make sure it goes deep undercover in there, so you get a little more soot, because you don't want to have spots in there. Well, you know, you need to get it all the way in there, because you don't want to have silver showing deep in there, because it kind of destroys that illusion that this is something that has been dirty from the inside out. Actually, I'm missing a spot in there. And then with a little bit of dry brushing, you can bring out some of those highlights again if you'd like, deep inside. But those are not a big issue for me, but getting this, if you do that, you can give it a scuff look. doing circular motions. It's mostly just trying to get some of that. Whoa, Ewing, watch out. So I guess this could be qualified as my first how-to. I want to thank you all for watching, because I'm way over the 10-minute mark. So I gotta cut this off now. Peace out.